How's everyone? Today I'm here with my WWE Cruiserweight Classic August 31st, 2016 review. Of course, this is the 8th week of the WWE Cruiserweight Classic, and overall I gotta say, holy hell, what an episode. By far, the best episode to date right now. I think we had two phenomenal matches on the show, and it was just one hell of an hour of wrestling. I feel like I say it every single week where, this episode was the best episode, but this show truly does top itself every single week, it seems like, and it's an awesome show. If you're not watching the Cruiserweight Classic, I don't know what you're waiting for at this point. So, an incredible show tonight. Very, very much enjoyed it. Like I said, two incredible matches, and I was very happy with what I saw. Of course, tonight's episode was the beginning of the quarterfinals. Of course, this week and next week will be the two quarterfinal matches on the two episodes. And, of course, the finale in 2 weeks on September 14th, I believe, will feature the semifinals as well as the finals of the Cruiserweight Classic. So we don't have 2 more weeks of the Cruiserweight Classic, unfortunately. However, we will be getting the start of the Cruiserweight division on Raw the week after. So it's definitely a positive. Turning a negative into a positive with the Cruiserweight Classic ending, but the Cruiserweight division on Raw beginning. So that's definitely a big thumbs up. But yeah, tonight's episode opened up with Akira Tozawa versus Gran Metalik. This was definitely an awesome opener here. Both guys meshed very well. Both guys are pretty much the same size. A little bit different styles, but definitely I think they clicked very well together. Both the men, had a nice square off the beginning, and then Gran Metalik got a very nice, not lead, but a very nice advantage over Akira Tozawa, working on the knee, putting different submission holds, and just very much gaining ground over Akira Tozawa with some nice suicide dives on the outside, and just holding his ground and definitely taking over the match for the beginning of it. And then Akira Tozawa had an opportunity and a nice missile drop kick onto Gran Metalik's on the outside, and then Akira Tozawa hit two tope suicidas as Mr. Mauro Ronaldo, we'll say it. And definitely took the match over right there. Definitely gained control after that. Was, gaining control over Gran Metalik, throwing him around, getting some interesting stuff. Akira Tozawa did some great selling this match. Let him and his character just did absolutely great. The crowd was for Metalik beginning of the match, but definitely transitioned into cheering for Tozawa midway through towards the end of the match. So definitely was able to get himself over. Not saying he wasn't over before, but if you watch his match with Jack Gallagher, the crowd was clearly behind Jack Gallagher and was mad when he didn't win. So it was nice to see the crowd transition back onto Akira Tozawa's side. The Gran Metalik held his own as well. Hit one of the most beautiful springboards I've ever seen in my entire life. He just floated in the air and just a phenomenal springboard on the outside. Then a nice little springboard on the outside as well. Or he hit a springboard on the inside, and then a nice springboard from the second rope dive onto the outside, which looked absolutely beautiful as well. So both men is tearing it up. Had an awesome opener. One of the best matches in the tournament so far. I'd say definitely top 5 best matches in the tournament right now, and they just put on a fun cruiserweight style match. Of course, cruiserweights are known for high flying, and he definitely showcased here, especially with Gran Metalik hitting a phenomenal crossbody as well. So very fun. Loved the ending as well. Akira Tozawa trying to lock in for a German suplex. He gave him a German suplex. Gran Metalik landed on his feet. I believe went for a kick or just a hit, and Akira Tozawa was able to duck under it for a very quick snap German suplex, pretty much killing Gran Metalik, and then getting another snap German suplex after that for a near fall for a 2 count. And then I forgot what Akira Tozawa was going for, but Gran Metalik was able to counter it into the Metalik driver for the 1-2-3 victory. So Gran Metalik advances to the semifinals. Like I said, awesome opener here. Both guys tore it down and put on one of the best matches in the tournament so far. So definitely, one of the best matches, and definitely a match go everywhere to see. And then we go to the main event, which was Kota Ibushi versus Kendrick. My personal favorite match of the night. This was awesome. I'd probably say it's probably my second favorite match of the tournament so far, behind, of course, Kota Ibushi and Cedric Alexander from a few weeks ago. This was just an awesome match. Of course, Kendrick at the beginning was trying to lure Kota Ibushi on the outside, and Ibushi wasn't having it. And Kendrick, just his character in his entire tournament has been absolutely awesome. The desperate veteran, doing whatever it takes to get out to make sure this opportunity isn't blown. He plays an awesome character, and I think him and Ibushi mesh well for that. Kendrick tried to take any advantage he can, to the point where he actually did lure Kota Ibushi on the outside at one point, but he was able to lock his foot between the guardrails, so he was stuck for a little bit. But he got out of it fairly quickly, so it didn't really work out all that well. But Kendrick was just using everything he possibly could. Hell, he even did a neck breaker onto the where the turnbuckles are, the top turnbuckle where the metal pole is, that's being covered by the the mats that cover it. It was exposed, and Brian Kendrick had a neck breaker on there, which looked very, very nice. Just the aggression of Brian Kendrick in this match is absolutely awesome. He actually controlled Kota Ibushi quite a bit in this match, and Kota Ibushi bringing strong style. You know, right from the get-go when the match started, he had a phenomenal kick to the chest of Brian Kendrick that everyone heard. It was just tearing Brian Kendrick down limb from limb with kicks. After a little bit, when Brian Kendrick would just, nail him down for a while. And they slickly edited out Kota Ibushi's counter, because if you actually read the spoilers or if you knew what happened, originally Kota Ibushi got counted out. So they slickly edited that out, so you did not even get the hint at all that he got counted out during this match. So I thought it was pretty nice editing on their part. But yeah, the match got brought back into the ring. Brian Kendrick, like I said, pulling on every move he possibly could. Hit the Kendrick, or the slice bar number 2, if you want to call it by a technical term of it, on Kota Ibushi for a nice near fall. Ibushi had a nice went for a nice powerbomb attempt that just did not work. Just Brian Kendrick, trying to lock in the bully choke multiple times. Kota Ibushi would always fight out of it. And just at one point, Brian Kendrick just drops Ibushi on his head with a burning hammer. Yes, a burning hammer was hit in the WWE for an incredible near fall as well. Everyone thought Brian Kendrick had it there. But Kota Ibushi kicks out. Great near fall. The crowd's on their feet. Brian Kendrick going for the bully choke multiple times, but Kota Ibushi was able to lock in one last kick on Brian Kendrick, followed by a Golden Star powerbomb for the 1, 2, 3. Excuse me. To defeat Brian Kendrick. Like I said, it was one of the best matches in the tournament. Personally, my second favorite match. Just so many good maneuvers. Kota Ibushi had a phenomenal moonsault on the outside. Brian Kendrick, he was great. His character was great, and Kota Ibushi put up a great fight against Brian Kendrick as well. So, like I said, second best match in the tournament so far, in my opinion. Just absolutely love that match. The aggression of Brian Kendrick, and just Kota Ibushi is awesome, so he just needed to be himself. Just mixed so well, told an awesome story, to an incredible match. So, yeah, and a phenomenal aftermath as well. Daniel Bryan's crying on commentary. They show the highlights for next week. Preview next week, just saying highlights, and then they show a nice aftermath of Brian Kendrick and Daniel Bryan in the ring, hugging each other, crying to close the show. So I thought that was an amazing moment for both of them. You felt the emotion from both guys, so definitely love that. They left that in the show as well. So yeah, just an incredible episode of the Cruiserweight Classic here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Just like I said, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was great. You had 2 awesome matches, and you had an incredible moment at the end with Brian Kendrick and Daniel Bryan. So yeah, Cruiserweight Classic, only 2 more weeks to go, which is just sad because this has been an awesome ride. But like I said, the positive thing about it is the Cruiserweight division does kick off the Raw after the Cruiserweight Classic ends. So at least we have that to look forward to. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, please leave a like below. If you guys like, please in the comments below leave your guys' thoughts on tonight's episode. Leave your guys' thoughts on this video alone, what you agree with, what you don't agree with, and all that shenanigans about the Cruiserweight Classic for tonight. And as always, until next time, I'll see you guys later. Thank you guys for watching the video.